We're going to be talking about two words that women should stop saying in their life in general. Now, if you're a woman who's naturally assertive, don't watch this video, okay? We don't want you to turn into the goddamn Terminator. But if you're somebody who struggles with being assertive, these are the types of words you guys have to learn to stop using, okay? So the first word is yes. Look, sometimes women are usually taught, you see, naturally women are more assertive than men when they're children. You notice this because they usually want to transform their environment. But as you grow older, your assertive nature gets stomped out and they want you to conform to society. And the way that society wants to make women conform is to be more passive, to be more agreeable, to be more of the agreeable person. So women struggle simply saying no, right? Look, the most important skill one of the most important skills at work or even in dating is learning how to say no. Especially when you value the job a lot, or especially when you like the person, you're usually available for them at any moment in time. Somebody says, let's hang out, you usually say yes. Let's do this, you usually say yes. You don't have much to say because you give up all of your power because you want to please them. You want him to like you. And there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is that it makes you look like somebody who's a walk-on, a rug, that you could just do whatever you want with them. The problem is that you secretly want that. You secretly want to surrender to the guy. You secretly want to please them. So you go a little too far with yeses and it becomes a habit. And the guy senses that and will begin to get a thirst for power, a thirst that you gave him because you're so submissive to him. Especially if you're submissive to a guy who hasn't proved himself. So what I would do if I was you, learn to say no and stop saying yes all the time. When do you say yes? You say yes when you feel like they respect you. Your respect comes before your yes. So that means if this guy wants to hang out and you're noticing he's always late to the dates and he said, let's hang out, and you want to see him so badly that you feel anxious, say no. Because in reality, you're saying yes because you can't control yourself. You want to see him. You know he disrespected you, but you still want to see him, right? Deep down, you want to call him up, but you don't, right? And what's funny is that by you saying yeah, you lose your power. Nothing makes a guy fear a woman more than a woman who's willing to say no to him, who's willing to say, nah, I don't want to hang out today. That shit makes you afraid that what the fuck did this girl lose interest? Why? Because women naturally change their state like that. They naturally lose interest. It's just in their nature. You get what I'm trying to say? The second word. Actually, let me give you guys what to do, right? So, by the way, hit the like button, like this video. We need to get more views on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. So like this video, make sure to subscribe, because I know how some of you guys watch this channel but are not subscribed. And make sure, make sure that you guys, I forgot what I was gonna say. So the second one is, okay, so how do you deal with that? Sorry, I'm not editing this, so I gotta get my thoughts, and I didn't write the notes. Start with small things, right? If somebody asks you for help at work and you know you can't help them or else it's gonna screw up your work schedule, say no. In daily life, learn to have little confrontations. Learn to say no to people. Learn to say no without having to explain yourself. You get what I'm trying to say? Don't explain yourself. Just learn to say no without having to explain yourself. Not as a way to be an asshole, but as a habit, as an exercise in assertiveness, right? I learned to say no. Like if somebody says, hey, Deluxes, can you put me in one of your videos? Nah, no. Anyways, what's up, bro? What you up to? Like, I just learned to do that. When you explain yourself, you look weak. So it goes with the second thing, sorry. Look, it's one thing to apologize for something you did wrong. It's another thing to apologize for something you didn't do wrong. Look, man, a lot of women like us. And the thing is that most women respect themselves when they don't like the guy. But when you like the guy, you give up power. So you start apologizing for shit you shouldn't even apologize for, right? You say sorry for things you shouldn't be saying sorry because they're gaslighting you. And you want to believe them and you want to please them. Stop saying sorry. If the guy leaves you, if the guy breaks up with you, Yeah, sure, something, maybe something you did wrong and stuff like that. But most of the time, most of our sorries become out of habit, right? For example, I don't recommend you guys doing this, but let's just say you get caught cheating, right? And this is the power of not saying sorry. And I don't recommend this, but if you get caught cheating, blame it on him. Say it was his fault. I don't do this, okay? I just putting this for information. Say that he was the one that didn't please you, and that's why you had to cheat. What you'll notice is that half of the time, the guys will believe you. It's just kind of fucking crazy. Or maybe they like you so much, or maybe they're hurt. They're so hurt that they want to be back with you. But the point is, that's just a proof of what, which is you call it gaslighting, but that's a proof that you don't have to say sorry in life. Now, what I'm here talking about is when you're right. When you're right and you still say sorry. When a guy hits you and you say sorry. When a guy calls you name and you say sorry because you provoked them. That's the fucking problem. When a guy, like, let's just say a guy didn't go on the date because you didn't confirm with him. And then you say, oh, my fault. I'm sorry. I didn't mean, I should have confirmed with you. That type of shit. Stop saying sorry. Okay? When you're walking down the street and you get in the middle of the way of somebody, I'm not telling you to be a dickhead, but notice how often do you say sorry unnecessarily. You're almost like a habit. Just pay attention. How many times do you say sorry unnecessarily? Because that is a habit that was incepted in your mind. Somebody put that habit in you to be a doormat, to be somebody who's afraid to displease. Learn to displease people. Learn to piss people off. Learn to not give a fuck if somebody's mad at you. Get comfortable with that. Get comfortable with some people not liking you. Because if you don't do that, you're just going to be taken advantage of. It's that simple. Plain and simple. Point blank period. You know what I'm saying? All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one would teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women of power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you can read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so most likely I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you can pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March.
One of the two people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. Oh, I'm closing the channel.